Karibu ndugu mtazamaji na msikilizaji popote pale ulipo katika jengo mpya la Adwa Vitory Memorial ambayo imefunguliwa rasmi siku ya leo. Tulikuwa tuna mabarozi, waziri wa mambo ya nje wengi sana, chairman au mwenyekiti wa Jumuiya ya Muungano wa Afrika, Africa Union, Musa Faki. Kulikuwa kuna waziri wa mambo ya nje wa Afrika Kusini. Kulikuwa kuna viongozi wengi sana ambao wamekuja kutembelea ili eneo la Adwa Vitory Memorial ambalo limefunguliwa rasmi leo. Jina langu ni Emmanuel Paulo. Nitakupasha hapa na pale nini kinachoendelea ambacho kimo hapa ndani na mazungumzo ambayo ameweza kujitokeza kwa lugha ya Kiingereza, kwa sababu mambo mengi ambayo yamefanyika hapa alikuwa kwa lugha ya Kiingereza. Kama mnavyojua tuko hapa Ethiopia. So nashukuru sana watazamaji wetu katika kipindi hiki. Tutaonana kwenye kipindi kinachokuja. Asante. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Today it was diplomatic visiting of Adwa Vitory Memorial, which was opened last Sunday. Today we are on Wednesday. So this Adwa Vitory Memorial, today we had diplomats, members of diplomats, ambassadors, Minister of Foreign Affairs from different countries, including Ethiopia as well, Minister of Foreign Affairs from South Africa, Minister of Foreign Affairs from Burundi, ambassador from Burundi to Ethiopia, from Zambia, from Malawi I didn't see any, but from Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and different. Also the head of the chairman of Africa Union, Musa Faki, was here as well, and the vice chairwoman as well, she was here as well. So this was pretty much trying to show people about Adwa Memorial, what is inside, and why Adwa Vitory is important or key to the unity of black people in general, not only in Africa but abroad as well. So I did take interview with a few people from different parts of Africa, of course, and then I will be able to see that. So I appreciate each one of you to follow us. My name is Emmanuel Paulo. This TV you are watching is Prime Media. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. This is Adwa Memorial, which was launched last Sunday, and today I have a queen, a special guest here, who I want her to introduce herself, and then I will ask her a few questions later on. Thank you.
My name is Jaina Bajang. am the Gambia's permanent representative to the African Union.
Thank you so much, Gambia. That's my lovely country there. How do you see this Adwa Memorial?
I think it's an inspiration for this generation and generations to come to showcase the fact that if we act together, if we unite, there is nothing that we cannot overcome. The Ethiopians have shown us that unfortunately the colonizers wanted to come over, take over their land, their territory, their culture, change their traditions, that if they act together, that there is strength in their unity, and it is something that we can emulate on the continent now and in future generations.
Thank you so much. What will you say about Gambian culture, maybe? Because obviously Gambia, a lot of you guys don't know about Gambia. Me, I know where it's inside Senegal. And what is the culture that Gambians have, maybe around here people don't know about?
I'm not quite sure why you're saying a lot of people don't know. I'm sure quite a lot of your viewers know about the Gambia. But for those few that don't know, Gambia is one of the safest, one of the friendliest nations on this continent. Not probably just on the continent, but around the world. We're very friendly. We're known as the smiling coast of Africa because we're so hospitable. Any guest that comes in feels incredibly welcome, incredibly laid back, and incredibly relaxed while they're in the Gambia. We've got a lot of flora, we've got a lot of fauna, and our beaches are spectacular as well. But the most important part is feeling part of a family when you come to the Gambia.
I think I have my friend from Gambia. His name is Osman Taule. Yeah, that's my friend there. I was with him actually, I think 2 years ago here in Addis Ababa. And what she said is actually true because Lara diaspora moved to Gambia. I think it's the second country where Black American moved to when they come to Africa. First one I think it would be Ghana, and the second one would be Gambia. So that one I already know. Now, what should Africa, young African, expect from this African Union Summit 37?
The youth are now being encompassed into the work of the African Union. So we've ensured that youth participate in the union. We've got the youth ambassador, Chide, and then you've got other youth, like you mentioned, the Gambian that you know, Usman Toure, who was also actually here, part of the pre-summit events that happened. So the youth have a huge role to play on what is happening on the continent. As the saying now goes, the youth are not the future, the youth are now.
Finally, because you say you are leaving, so I want to ask you, what is the plan for Gambia as a country when it comes to Africa Unified Language?
The African Unified Language being Swahili. Well, the African Union is promoting that, and the Gambia, obviously, as being part of the member states, is something that we're going to try to encompass in our teachings as much as possible. It hasn't quite started yet, but we'll ensure that it becomes part of our curriculum so that we are using one of our own languages within the work that we do in the African Union.
Thank you so much, Queen. Do you have anything you want to tell our audience?
Well, as I'd mentioned, especially with our youth and in connection with what we're seeing here at the Adwa Memorial, we have our strength in our numbers. Let us unite, and believe me, Africa will be one of the strongest continents on the globe.
Thank you so much and have a nice evening.
Chairman of the AU Commissions, UNECA Executive Secretary, Clever Gatet, Excellency Ministers, Ambassadors, distinguished delegates, good evening. I would like to welcome you to your second home, Addis Ababa. We, the people in government of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, are honored to host you and make your deliberations at the 44th Executive Council and 37th AU Summit a resounding success. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, this dinner reception is graciously hosted by your dear brother and incoming Minister of Foreign Affairs of Ethiopia, His Excellency Ambassador Taye Asqaselase. As so many of you already know, His Excellency's foot into the Foreign Service is not new. He has a stellar diplomatic career spanning over generations, over 30 years. His Excellency rose through the ranks all the way from an expert to the current position in charge of the Foreign Affairs docket. In my view, it takes tenacity, hard work, discipline, and teamwork to get to this special place. Minister Taye is taking over the docket at a momentous time in the history when the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is commemorating its 160th anniversary, and Ethiopia is further boosting its concerted efforts in the service of realizing the collective aspirations of our fellow African peoples. Excellencies, without further ado, I would like to ask you to rise for the national anthem of Africa.
Delegates and ladies and gentlemen, I once again warmly welcome you all to Ethiopia and your city, Addis Ababa. It is my distinct pleasure and honor to welcome you all to this evening reception at the Adwa Victory Memorial Museum, inaugurated on the 11th of February 2024 by the heads of state and government of Ethiopia. It has been, I believe, 5 or 4 days that we inaugurated this spacious museum. The Adwa victory is an epoch-defining moment in African history. The triumph of Ethiopian forces against the colonizer marked the first time an African country has successfully resisted aggression. Meanwhile, in other parts of Africa, there were successful resistant movements. To name but a few: the Battle of Asandalhana, Shaka Zulu of South Africa; Chimuringa, that means resistance of Zimbabwe; Ashanti resistance of Ghana; Libyan resistance for almost over 20 years; the Maji Maji uprising and the Mau Mau resistance, and many more. The above resistance movements and the victory of Adwa symbolizes African resilience and strength, and played a pivotal role in developing Pan-Africanism. The Adwa victory was a historic triumph that ensured equality among humanity. It is truly remarkable how this victory continues to inspire and unite African people and of African people of all over the world. Thus, this museum belongs to all Africans. It belongs to all of us. The victory of Adwa is indeed a magnificent revival of the spirit of unity and an embodiment of patriotic leadership, celebrating and rethinking Adwa on this special occasion is understanding the past, remaking the present, and shaping the future of Africa. I would like to invite the rest of your delegation and the African youth to visit this museum and share their history. I know we have had a very long day, and welcome again to Ethiopia. I hope you all have a wonderful time socializing with the remaining time, and may I therefore propose a toast to our good health and to the well-being of Africa and our people.
Mwana Yesu mama Atako mina pasi ni manzambe ni ma Atao salima sumu mokilia salietumba Tosengi yokobika Osa mwana nzambe Nadina Atako mina pasi ni manzambe Osa mwana nzambe Nadina Nadina wanga Nakumbie tumbu soki okele Kambo eva nadamu Naloti ndoto Ovandi na nani Yovandi pembeni nangari Naloti ndoto Ovandi na nani Yovandi pembeni nangari